Hello and welcome back. I'm B-Ball Joe and this is Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Season 2 Episode 3. Everything is on the move. This is our bitumen making it to the asphalt plant. I didn't set that up correctly. We're also using 2 tankers right now because just having 2 places with fuel and 1 place with bitumen is already kind of overloading the little system that I have over here. So I think there's more to do. Here's our little heating plant. I didn't go very far without you guys, but we need some asphalt still, we need some more gravel, and we need 300 more work days to get this done, and we only have 2 excavators. So what else can we do? Well, we can figure out the other things that still need to be figured out. Without more excavators, and how many, we can fit 3 more construction, 3 more mechanisms on this construction site. So even if I add a couple more excavators here, they will just go to this site, and that wouldn't help us. But we should plan out the next moves. First, I actually gained 2 people. 3 people more here, 1 person less here, which means we are increasing our population, which is awesome. And I haven't lost any university educated ones. That is super important that they don't escape. Let's see what our notifications are. Unemployment too high, that's okay. That's one of the things I'm totally fine with, but we do need the fire station to come up. Often I don't see fires in the first year, but I don't think that's a rule. It could totally happen, and once it happens, we're kind of screwed. So I think one thing we just have to do and won't get around, build another construction office. Nope, I don't care for these. Just use a normal construction office. This guy, very good. Put it right across from where we already were. Yeah, this is fine. And we're gonna auto build this one because we can't bother our current construction crew with anything else. I do believe after this episode there will be no more need, hopefully, for any more auto building anything. And if that's the case, we're doing a really good job. If that's not the case, I would not be surprised. Okay, with that one there, we can speed up the construction crew here and get a couple more, one more excavator. There's 1 more spot here. And that excavator can go straight here. It's going to get picked up by the truck. It is beautiful. It works. Let's turn off all the constructions here. In the beginning, definitely do not use auto assign to any of your construction because all your construction material is not just precious, it's invaluable. No, there's a price on it. It's just really expensive. Just don't waste it. Put 2 of these in here. Get all again. 1 of these for sure. 1 of these. 2 of these. I would like to use this one, but it's just so much more expensive than this guy, but I actually don't need them. So that should be fine. Deliver with this. And I think 1 bus. This is just my helper crew. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, and 2 of my tanks are actually just sitting here. That's perfect. Let's check. Yes, they have 0 inside them. 0 loaded. That's how I want that to look. You can go out here, deliver some fuel. Great. Until 50%, I think. That is fine. And let's get started on more stuff. I'm going to let my initial crew, the guys over here, handle all the heating, but we will need gravel very soon. So let's get started on that. What do we need here? We need gravel, concrete, bricks, boards, steel. So the only vehicle that I don't have in here, and it looks like they're still driving back without the truck, but they're at least going out there with a truck, which is fine. Okay, this is what I was wondering. This guy's going out here, it's not going to this station, but there's fuel here. There's no power supply at this station, so we can't use the fuel pumps. I think that is totally fair, and it's something I have to fix. How am I going to fix that? With my new favorite tool. This absolutely does not need any more power than this. It doesn't at all. And it shouldn't take very long to build. Both of the, well, no, I really don't I don't need to build it. This one's already out here. We don't have to worry about that one anymore, and it doesn't happen all the time. So I think we're good there. I said I need concrete to build the mine. Concrete mixer. We have one choice because there's nothing here. Covered hole, concrete. There we go. And we don't have workers right now, but that's not a big problem because this guy's already back to where he needs to be. 2 people. I was expecting you. There you go. I was expecting him to move, but he wasn't moving there for a little while. I was a little nervous, but this is all going pretty much exactly like I needed to go. All it is now is waiting a little bit. How long? Until we can build more. Oh, the 2 excavators are not currently in use. Why is that? This is a sign. You need concrete. Let's bring concrete out there. There's one mechanism that could be on that quarry. So we will have at least 1 excavator from there. I think we should use this time to plan out our rail or coal. Rail or coal. Rail or coal. Coal. Let's plan out a coal industry. Yep. It's pretty early for that, but we need it. We definitely need it. Looks pretty good up here, and it's in range of a construction office. That's excellent. 69%. Wow. What we're doing here. You say 79%. That's better. I can't even build up here? No, I can. %. Going better. So the problem with all the coal production, really every coal production building, is how much steel it requires. Everything requires steel. Even if I'm going to be lazy and I'm not going to build conveyor and conveyor connections to everything, just the buildings themselves cost a lot of steel. But I am hoping that I can afford using conveyors, because they're the best option for this. Okay, 82% source is what we had up here. It doesn't say anymore on this side, that's fine. 82%. Let's do some math. 82 times 220 times 4.2. We're not going to have 220 people up here. So it doesn't really matter. If we get 100 people up here, 420 tons, let's call it 400 to make it even. At 82% is 80 times 4 is 32. 320 tons of coal ore will be produced. This one can use up 210 of that. I think we can pretend like we can actually fill 2 full coal processing plants. Put one there and put one here. Planning is important in this game, so take your time to plan it out right, so you don't have any surprises later on. So those 2 are there. Let's get our large aggregate storage. It's not that much more. It's about double the price of the other one, so I think this is fine. We can actually save the conveyor engine here. Why? Because the coal processing plants can only hold 15 tons of coal, which is not a lot. Like, there's only going to be that much in there, and the rest will always go to your storage, which I'm going to argue means you're not really losing out on much. 30 tons total. We're ever going to build all of these. Are we going to get here? I see what the problem is. No problem at all. No problem at all anywhere. You come out here, you come out here. There is no good reason to not just connect this to the rest of what we already have. Yeah, let's make the road a little more even. If we have the chance, which we do, you can come out there and you're connected. Okay, coal. Coal production will happen over here. And then we have coal. what are we going to do with coal? Coal is used in a plethora of products, and we have to figure them out. But I also have to do this. Get vehicles up here, because without that, we will have other problems. And at this point, I do not have helicopters available that could work up here, because I can't... Helicopters right now cannot carry any of the mechanism, which means I still need a road to get the mechanisms up here, even if I have helicopters already available. So let's try to just take what the mountain gives me. That's what we're gonna go with. I may still end up making a cableway station to go up here. I could use a helicopter to bring people up here into this general area, but the helicopter really does not have a high passenger capacity. That may not be the best option to go for here. 2 excavators are getting it done. Where am I going? I think we have to try to turn around here just a little bit. Oh, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. Yep. I'll buy that. That's perfect. So that is all in there. How is it going over here? You don't seem like you have a problem. What's this one doing? You have mechanisms board. You need some steel. You need some bricks. You need some of that stuff. I am assuming everything is assigned. Everything is assigned. Why aren't you picking up stuff? What are you not doing? What is not happening here? 64 days. Oh, and this one's already upgraded to the next level, so we have 3 excavators sitting here not doing anything. So let's tell them to do the pipes. Yes, please. Why aren't you doing something? What do you need? You're not out of anything. You have sources, you have fuel, you have everything. You're just waiting for people? 2 workers, that's all you picked up? That's disappointing. But if this gravel quarry is being constructed, resources on construction site. Oh, it needs a crane. Okay, you need a crane. I haven't bought one yet. That makes sense, that's my bad. We're just gonna use a road crane. That one should make its way out there here pretty soon. There. So this is something I didn't expect. A road crane does not need to be picked up by a flatbed. I'm gonna give that to the devs as an error, because that's why I use a road crane. Unless, let's look at this. Road crane max speed. You can drive 70 kilometers per hour. My open hull can drive 62. That doesn't make any sense. That is a bug. I will let them know. Road crane should not be carried. Just cranes should be carried. That's okay. It's still in beta. It is what it is, and I'm not too worried about that. What are notifications that I missed? Ambulance not arrived. We don't have an ambulance yet. Please don't die, people. 56 versus 65. So we're still even. I haven't really lost people, but it gets me a little nervous when that happens, because we also have to start thinking about a university here at some point. By next year, we need a university like happening there. This is actually going really well. That part is going really, really well. You have everything you need. You just need more people. How many are you bringing? 3. That's fine. You're bringing some concrete somewhere. We don't have to worry about that. Let's give you the next task, which is build this giant gravel facility. And that will be the last thing we complete, because these guys will help once we get to that point. I would like to see what we're doing here on the pipes, on the underground pipes. Only 1 excavator can be on the whole thing. What's the days? 2,000 work days? That might have to get tweaked. That's okay. It may have to get tweaked, and I may have to auto-build that one. I don't want to. After episode 3, I would like to stop auto-building anything. That's really the goal. But if we can't have that, we can't have that. Well, if there's only room for one mechanism there, we will have to build this one next, because that is also important. The heating plant is almost done. That is awesome. And I think it can hold 100 tons of coal. I'm trying to think of if I can get away with not supplying a coal storage in this area right now. It would be really great if I don't, but I'm not convinced that that is a thing that I can avoid. Gravel quarry, you are happening. I think when that one is done, I can start the next one over there. That will be nice. I could start this one to start saving some money, because the money that's ticking down actually is not a lot. Not any. It's like nobody's using any electricity right now. We still don't have culture. So ooh, this makes me nervous. Our happiness is so low because they're missing so many things. I cannot afford to lose people. And before I lose people, I rather auto-build something. General, I would like to put you right here, but I can't until the pipe is done. This one, I'm worried, is too far away. Entertainment district? Yes. Yes. Why not? These roads are not really doing anything at this point, so you don't have to save them. Oh, come on. Let me do the thing. Okay, let's try that again. Take all of this out. Road. Connect there in a relatively straight fashion. You will connect here to there. You're disconnecting here. Path. Footpath. Connects anywhere to... Interesting. Can connect anywhere here, and this one can just connect to this footpath. Okay. How much do you cost? 31,000. Still have that many dollars. So we're going to allow that. And then I'm hoping we can get this happiness bar up, because this is scary. Once we have people escape, and which I'm assuming 3 escapees already. That is pretty bad. You got to avoid that at all costs. Because once they start running away, they're not... It's just going to be a wave of more people and more people and more people running away. And that will be bad. Okay, this guy's here. So if I want to use fuel in these quarries, I need to supply power. Okay. I think that is fair, and I still love all these small wind power plants. I would like to fit you somewhere where it makes enough sense. I can't put you up there because then I can't reach you at all. Yep, that hits all 3 of them. This should be good, and gives me a little extra source of power here. I'm not going to go crazy on these. Once we get into the larger industrial areas, that is really not a real option anymore. But for right now, I think it's fine. You're not doing anything, and you are completed, which means I will probably have to buy more dumpers. But I can start filling this up for the winter. Let's buy one more dumper for right now. Dumper! I'm using these because they're double the speed as the BZ252s, even though right now on the dirt roads, you can only go up to 35 kilometers per hour. But once I turn these into gravel roads, that's no longer a thing, and I have to plan for the future here a little bit. Buying and selling trucks, it's going to lose you money, so don't do that. Yeah, all of this is working. I have to make sure that I don't lose people. 2, more than enough. I don't need more than that. I need to get this happiness up. That is important. Food, good. Electronics. I'm not going to supply electronics or meat for a while. Meat is just for a little bit of health. which at this point we're almost at full health, so we really don't need that. Coal. Do I have any excavators? There are 3 excavators. But this also means that they're just sitting around not doing anything. So instead of using them to just do some landscaping, I should use them to finish some constructions that are important. And there's a lot of important construction going on. And oh gosh. Oh. Wow, both my open holds are sitting around, which means my storages are currently full, which also means I'm not going to spend any money on imports like that, which is actually a really good thing. I'm actually really happy on how we're sitting right now. Ambulance has not arrived. Okay, this needs to get done so I can build the hospital over here, because it has to be in this area. If I put it anywhere else, it's just going to be an awkward spot, and I can't expand the city much. And that will be bad. This is going to be the center of the city, because everyone that can wait here, and actually I can probably give them the option to do that. Everyone that waits here can reach everything that's currently, well, in range, and that's good enough for keeping people happy. So I should utilize that function. These are good. These are good. Excavator, they're sitting there. All right. Instead of just having you wait here, I need my power to get going. We need more power. And I guess once I have these done, I would save any power that we're importing, which we aren't importing a lot, so maybe this is not the best one to have. And the only power that we're using really consistently is in the gas station, when anyone refills themselves. Ooh. Wow. This was a short episode, just really planning for the future, but I think at this point we are set up. Before I call it good, let me check. We have everything. Food and crops is something we probably have to start very soon. But to make that efficiently, this area over here could be used pretty well, even the mountain up here. We're already on top of the mountain, and we're not going to do anything else here, so this could be a pretty good farm area, especially since we can easily connect it to here. And we could utilize everything that's down here for food production. I think that's a good idea. We could even utilize this warehouse. Although, moving crops over this distance by truck is a pretty bad idea. We would need trains to go up and down here, and that may be a problem because we will probably need a pretty large bridge or a pretty long tunnel to tunnel through the rail here, through the mountain here. That will be pretty bad. But those are things I have to worry about later. For right now, we still have 500,000 ruble, which is a pretty good place to be. But it needs to get better because right now we don't have any exports. Well, I say that, but I could hook up all my wind turbines to the network, to the grid, and they can export for me. That is an option for some very early income that would just offset our economy. Maybe that's a good plan. Maybe it's cheating. I would say let me know, but you're not going to see this episode before I make a decision on what I do with that. Possibly, potentially. Nope, we're gonna leave it at this. Future planning's on the way. We are doing pretty well. Things are doing exactly what they're supposed to do. We didn't do a lot this episode besides planning that coal area over there, but that's something I also want to start because that could also be a really good export. We're not going to do a coal power plant right away. Nope. I don't want to export that power. I can export power is okay, but coal power, no. That makes you too much money right away, but we may export coal. We'll see what happens. If you like this kind of stuff, the season will go on. We still have money, so we're still good. Maybe like and subscribe. I'll see you again next time. Bye. Thanks.